Hi everyone, so this is the new moon in Scorpio reading. Oh man, it's happening November 13th, 2023 at 5:27 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be at 20 degrees and 44 minutes. Many astrologers, they push it to 1 degree more, which would be 21 degrees. Okay, so anything that you have at 20 to 21, I would give it an orb of 25 degrees, and then 5 degrees before that it will touch on any of the planets that you have in your chart. But this new moon, energetically, it should last from November 13th to the 20th, and I'll explain why, okay? But the Scorpio new moon is for clearing, purging, cycling out things to make way for the new. It will last for 6 months until spring of 2024, when we have the Scorpio full moon. So it's for clearing past life karma, energetically clearing things that can't be understood with the rational mind. And some would say ancestral curses, or the advancement of astral travel to fix your soul retrieval. Okay. A new moon is when the sky is the darkest. And with it being in Scorpio, it will bring that mysterious new beginning. The emotional depth of Scorpio will provide freedom and liberate you from fear. The fears that you were afraid to face. That thing that you were locked into back and forth as an obsession, okay, that you just couldn't get over. So the reason why I said energetically this moon will last November 13th to the 20th is because it's going to make some aspects to important planets that have major energies, okay? But at the beginning, it will be conjunct Mars. And Mars is motivation, aggression, passion, determination. You can work with shamanic work or drums or drumming frequencies during this full moon or new moon to help you with the energetic releasing. Also, it will be opposing Uranus and Taurus. And Uranus will be providing a mirror to you for what needs to change. Uranus is at 21 degrees. Okay, so we'll be looking at Uranus and Mars. Also, Neptune. Neptune is at 25 degrees. And it will be hitting Neptune November 17th after the new moon lunation. And it will show you the way, the solution to your soul's path. Okay. Then we have Pluto. So this new moon will be sextiling Pluto. Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio. Okay. And when I say ruler, I'm not saying that this planet completely rules over that sign. More so that the ruler means that it's in relationship with that planet or that sign. Okay. Now, Pluto will be at 28 degrees whenever the moon decides to touch on it for sextiling. The last time that it will be at 28 degrees in Capricorn in our human existence, you and I, okay, our human lifespan, there will be a confirmation of what just shifted for you. Almost like a relief, that soul sigh, right? Of, oh, things are finally changing. So Pluto in Capricorn is holding you responsible for your energetic shift and cleansing, the purge of your soul, of the energy that no longer serves you, okay? That energy that is untruth, unsafe, some type of obsession, that going back and forth that I was talking about earlier. This could also result in cutting ties or strings with a person, a situation, a habit, or a pattern. Okay, but I do want to emphasize upon the planets of Neptune is helping you understand why it's happening. Okay, Uranus is reflecting wherever Scorpio is placed. It's reflecting that house to you to look at it. And Pluto is transforming it. All right. Something will end to begin anew during this new moon. And we're going to go over where it's hitting in your chart. Please look at your sun, your moon, your rising sign for the full spectrum of your planets and where your planets are placed, where the planets are hitting, and the houses, and alchemize the energies all together so that you could make a story of what's happening in regards to your own personal individual life. Okay, I'll see you soon. Hi Taurus, I hope you're doing well today. We're going to look at where this new moon is happening in your chart, and that's the 7th house. So the 7th house deals with others, okay? Other people, relationships, like inner relationships that you have with people. This includes business partners, very close, right? Friendships that are very, very close. Partnerships in general, like spouses that are very, very close. Okay? Now, with the 7th house activated during this meeting, you are purging out, you are clearing out something in regards to that 7th house. Okay, so Uranus is showing you that back and forth. So let's find Uranus, which is in Taurus. This is your first house. Uranus is asking you, who are you, Taurus? Are you the identity of this other person? Are you trying to put forth an identity upon that other person? I mean, it could go both ways, right? Is your expectations too high? Okay. Do you need to realign your expectations with other people? Right? Now, I do want to remind you that the 7th house is also contracts, clients, therapists, okay? Calibrations with others, agreements with others, commitments, alliances with others, all right? So the first house deals with image, looks, physical body, your identity, the way others see you, physical appearances, self-leadership or governing, yourself, governing yourself, like autonomy, okay? With this being mirrored back and forth to you, it's asking you to take off the mask, to unveil what is the truth. Scorpio is all about the truth. No more lies. Okay, so whether you have been putting forth or portraying forth something that you're not, that is being mirrored to you. Or something that is not reality, right? Such as placing an identity on someone that really isn't them, really isn't reality. Okay? So this will bring in not just relief for the other person, but relief for you too. Okay? To let go and let God. All right? I do want to point out where Pluto is transiting in your chart, and that's the 9th house. This is your belief system. Pluto is making you transform your belief on how people and others react toward you and how you react toward them, intertwine into that relationship. And I didn't mention, I don't think, that you could be placing an identity on a friendship, right, of how they are, who they are, or vice versa. Clients too, your therapist, if you have one. So this is going to bring out a complete new you. You're going to realize who you actually are and the reality that you're set in. Taurus is a very grounding sign. Okay. I do want to say that Neptune is in Pisces. This is in the 11th house. Neptune is preparing you for that new. And this looks like with the 11th house, this is new friends, this is new communities, this is with the 11th house, groups, clubs, networking, also your hopes, dreams, and wishes. So this is dealing with your relationship, and your relationship hasn't went to that new level. There is a possibility that it will during this new week. Okay. Also, vice versa. Okay. If you're dealing with an old relationship, this could either heal it or you could decide to end it. Okay, because the Scorpio new moon is about purging. But with the 11th house activated, the universe knows what you want, Taurus. And they know that your dreams and hopes and wishes, you want them to come true, whatever that may be. And it's opening up, finally, that door to say, hey, walk in. Walk in this door and enjoy. Okay? Sometimes that's hard because, you know, with Scorpio, it is crisis energy. And sometimes it may feel like either you can't do it without a crisis, or you have to create a crisis, or you're bored because there is no crisis. Right? But there will be a purging. There will be a new. All right? And your beliefs in that 9th house, it will change the beliefs that you have in regards to the situation. This could also look like you deciding to move further away for that new community, groups, networks, clubs, whichever, right? That could be a thing. It could also look like you are looking at your identity closer to the relationships that you have around you and the relationships that you have on media with the network, and who's really there. All right, who is really there with the 9th house? I mean, you could translate this in many aspects, but Taurus, I do appreciate you being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and look at your sun, moon, and rising sign, okay? So that you can gather the information of how this is going to be alchemized in your life. Thank you for being here. I'll see you next time.